Hey there YouTube, Travis here. So I'm doing some work on the Puch Maxi N today. I'm going to be swapping the original bicycle style handlebars to the more modern setup that we're all a little bit more familiar with. Okay, so as far as I can figure out, up until the end of 1977, Puch used these bicycle style bars. There's a quill stem which threads into a wedge nut, which is exactly what it sounds like. As it gets tighter, the nut kind of wedges itself in, and then your handlebars stay in. Around 1978, they switched to this style, and I can tell if you've haven't graduated from working on bicycles, you can already start to see some advantages from this style. So the two biggest reasons for doing this, at least for me, is first is a safety concern, especially because this bike has a 70 kit and a pipe on it. The stakes are even higher if for any reason that nut were to come loose, or if I were to strip out the threads on the bolt. I might run into a situation where I turn the handlebars and I keep on going straight. I'd like to avoid that. Also, if you want to have the ability to have custom handlebars, if you want drop-down bars or ape hangers, or even just a different set of stock bars, you'll really need that style top plate for the triple tree in order to do so. And so what do you need? Well, obviously, as I've already showed you, you're going to need a more modern Puch top for the triple tree, along with the two clamps and the bolts that hold it in. You're going to need another set of handlebars. I'm just doing a nice set of stock bars because I happen to like that riding position. If you're doing short bars or tall bars, then you'll probably need either different size cables or a collection of NARPs to make your cables shorter to make everything nice and neat. We'll need a hammer. I have also a set of Allen keys right there, along with a screwdriver for moving over the cables and controls, and a socket set. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, start loosening up this bolt right here. You are not going to take it out all the way. I'm going to stop once I get probably about a 1/4 inch up. Okay, let's start with right there. Okay, so next, this is going to get one really heavy tap from the hammer right here, and then we'll find out how much work we have cut out for us. Now hopefully, that definitely unwedged the nut, and hopefully these bars will just come right out. If you really want to be careful, for example, if you're planning to reuse this, let's say you're doing a very strict restoration, you can put a block of wood right there and have the hammer hit that as well, or use a rubber mallet, but I'm nixing all of this stuff. Okay, so now, if we're lucky, these handlebars should come out. Otherwise, we're having a little bit more work ahead of us. They're moving, which is a good sign. Keep in mind, these have been in here for over 30 years. And out the bars come. I don't know if it's coming out on camera right now, but right there's the wedge nut. Let me get a closer look. Okay, so there's a closer shot of the wedge nut right there. And as you can see, there's some rust along here, so it's very possible that your handlebars may still not come out even after you break the wedge nut free with the hammer. If that's the case, you need to get some penetrating oil in there, take this cap off, and you're able to get some down and then try again. I'm going to post a link in the video description to a video from a YouTube bike mechanic. It's a very good video of kind of all the steps you go through if you've got a quill stem that's really stuck. Thankfully didn't have that problem today though. Okay, so next I'm going to start to strip the old handlebars of the cables and controls and start feeding them through the top of the old plate right here. Okay, so we just have the 2 bolts that hold the down tubes in, and this big guy right here. Now, there it is, out with the old. And in with the new. Well, relatively new. Make sure you torque these to spec. Nice. Okay, so everything's all back together. I took this as an opportunity to lubricate the cables just because I had everything apart. I still have to shorten that front brake cable. Yes, I know that will happen soon. But all in all, this is a very easy upgrade to do, and I think it's a worthwhile one in my opinion for the safety factor as well as the ability to add custom handlebars. Okay there YouTube, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time.